Hello.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Calling live from Seoul, Korea.
Seoul, the land of the morning calm.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Good to see you all.
We're just getting set up here since this is in a co-working space that we're not used to. So bear with us while we make sure we got our bearings straight. Let's see. Let's go.
Aye.
Nothing more.
That's a cute cat you got right there.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off. It's 12:30 a.m. here, and I can't see a damn thing.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, hiking spirit in Korea. We love you guys for showing up as always. All right.
Thanks for coming in early too. Because we usually do this at 5:30 p.m. UTC, and now we're doing a couple hours earlier because. For us in Korea, it would have been why Jesse and I weren't here last week was because it would have been 3:30 a.m. in the morning for us, and that was a little rough. So thank you for coming in a little bit earlier, or a bit earlier this time. Yeah. Really appreciate it. We have one more week. We're going to be in Singapore next week.
Yep.
And then we're going to be back to business as usual, the usual schedule.
Yep.
Thank you for bearing with us.
What's up, Reginald? Good morning, GM. What's up, guys? Yay. Okay, cool. So we got a pretty actually packed schedule here, right? So let's keep a high energy, keep it going. It is midnight, and we're excited.
It is okay. Well, so real quick, we will do quick introductions.
Yep.
I'm Jen. I am one of the co-founders of UpRock, and joining me, and I'm your host usually, but this time I've got a co-host.
Hey.
Jesse Adams, our CEO, also co-founder. And usually we have Christopher joining us, but he wasn't able to make it this week. You got him last week, just him by himself. So this week he just get us.
Yay.
You sound so excited.
Yeah. No, I'm actually upset. You guys better be excited. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, he might hop on. We'll see. He's a little busy today, but
yeah.
Okay. All righty. All right, go ahead, Jen.
Okay, so yeah, we got quite a bit. So we were hoping to have Christopher on this week, of course, but like we just said, he might not be able to make it. But last week he took the reins, and he did a fireside chat on our Discord, which was a really cool one. It was a very technical chat. But he's not here to give us the recap. So if he can join us before the end of the stream, then maybe he could give us the recap then. But if not, then let's do that next week. Let's get a recap of that, because I heard it was really good.
Yeah. And I just posted the link to the Discord, so there is a recording if anyone wants to listen to that. And it was a Q&A, and he just answered a bunch of questions about the UpRock tech. So if you want to listen, it's in the Discord, and the link is shared in the comment section.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got some events and highlights. Like we said, we have been in Korea for the last week and a half, and then next week we're going to Singapore for Token 2049 and Breakpoint.
Yep.
Then we're going to a DePIN and AI review. A really fun campaign that Sir Raz introduced last week called UPT Mind Over the World. So we'll have some fun photos to share from that. Got some product updates, dePioneers update, and yeah.
Cool. So Machine King was there. That's awesome. Real quick, I see a comment about email. Yeah, this is an issue we have to figure out how to solve. We have so many bots. It's so easy to get so many emails. Like, we have over 1 million real registered users, but that doesn't count the 2 or 3 million fake emails we get. And so it's so much, it's crazy. And even our email filters don't catch it all, the spam and bots. So right now, our primary customer support channel is Discord, because there's such a onboarding experience to like join the Discord. You have to verify. So by the time you actually submit a support ticket, we know you're pretty much a real human. And so that helps us filter out who to pay attention to. Email is a little bit harder. So, but we also feel pretty bad that we do tend to, it's just hard to keep up. So we need to figure out, like, there's a lot of email services out there that could help us, and there's some AI tools that can help filter it, so that we can actually, maybe take some of the emails and, send it to use like a Discord bot, and then filter it through that way, and then we'll still answer through Discord. So we do need to solve that. So, sorry if you feel like we're ignoring you. It's not. It's just kind of emails overwhelming, and we need to solve that. But in the meantime, join our Discourse, create a support ticket. We have the Rocketeers in there. We have the mods in there. We do our best, and that's probably the best way to answer any questions. Okay.
Yeah. We are looking at a few service solutions for that. But yeah, for now, Discord.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Yeah. So on to the next here.
Yep.
There you go. Okay. So we have so check out our X account, UpRock, our x.com/UpRock. We have this. We've got actually quite a few new followers or new UpRockers to the community. So we put together a kind of a welcome thread and diving into what we're all about and how to use UpRock and why you should use UpRock, and just get started on your journey with us in our community. So check that out. Some really fun stuff there. And there is a reason why we did so. And I saw somebody mention, I think, something about the Windows release. We'll get into that more, but we do have some desktop apps. So that is why we also want to share this with folks on how to get started on UpRock, because we have now some new desktop users who are joining the community.
Long awaited. Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, we're still getting about, I think it's 15 to 20,000 weekly installs on the mobile application.
Yep.
So that's quite a lot, and then that's just only going to go up from there with our desktop.
Yeah, and again, that's all organic. We don't pay for advertising, so people are finding us from the crypto space, also from Web2 space. People are looking for keywords like reward program or passive income on your mobile device, and then also half of our users are finding us because of DePIN, mobile first DePIN, Solana projects, things like this. And so it's been really great to see the growth, and yeah, so leading into a really strong Q4.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. You have to hit the next slide.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
We're doing this together in the same room.
It's weird.
Okay, so we don't have Christopher to give us his fireside chat. So Jesse, on to the next one, please.
Yeah, like I said, there's a link in Discord. Check it out. He nerds out last weekend, and we'll probably do more of those because people like it. It's a little, it was very kind of low key and informative.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so now this last week in Seoul, I gotta say, I'm about 90% Korean barbecue at this point. I've literally had Korean barbecue every day.
Yeah.
And there's no wonder why my pants don't fit right now, but 90% Korean barbecue, 5% hot dog, 3% tteokbokki, and then the rest soju.
Yeah.
All good vibes though. But no, so it was a really good event.
Yeah.
It wasn't only Solana. It wasn't just Solana, many chains. But yeah, what did you think of it, Jess?
Yeah, so Korea Blockchain Week was pretty amazing. It wasn't, I think the Solana community is kind of holding back and saving up for next week at Breakpoint, but there was two big Solana events. One was called Solana Summer. The other one was called, I think it was called, let me pull up here, Solana Spectrum. So those are actually pretty good for us. We got to meet co-founders of Wormhole, Mert from Helios, met folks from Magic Eden, OKX, and so that was really great. Met some of our partners, some potential deal partners. That's always good. But a lot of the events here were from multiple chains, from folks from like Peak and IoTeX and Ethereum. And so those are a little bit hard for us to figure out, to make the most use out of, since we're based in Solana. But there are a lot of DePIN projects out there that are being EVM compatible, or they're coming up with their own bridges to actually support multiple chains, including Solana. And so that was really interesting. And we're going to do some partnerships with some of those companies that are very DePIN focused. So that was great. Yeah, so I think overall it was amazing. It sucks, like during crypto events, for some reason, crypto crashes. So I don't know if you guys noticed that. So everyone's portfolio was as red as the kimchi here. The kimchi was better, but it was pretty, but anyway, I don't know why that happens. Maybe because no one's paying attention. But overall, it's back up now. It's healthy. But, we survived the small baby crash.
That's like a silver lining. Kimchi's got that good gut health. So maybe if it's red like kimchi, it's good gut health.
Yeah. Makes you more resilient when you go through the red.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and overall it was good. So we're gonna go ahead to Singapore next on the 14th. This Saturday, we're both flying out, and we're gonna be there for about 10 days.
Yep. So that is the next.
Bam, bam.
Yeah. There we go. So we've got Token 2049. A lot more We're gonna make more connections there. Meet a bunch more people there. I think that one is. Our schedule for this one is this last week was already packed, but this one's even going to be more packed.
Yep.
But we'll share a bunch from there too, and so we'll do a recap on our next live stream on. Well, I guess not necessarily a recap. We're going to be in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yep. Well, here's a couple of things. So we have our calendar is crazy for next week because there's Token 49, there's a Breakpoint, which is a Solana thing, F1 racing, so for Formula One, Iggy Azalea is going to be there. She's going to throw a crazy party with a bunch of cowboys and stuff, cowboy themed. And then there's a bunch.
Perfect for dePioneers.
Yeah, perfect dePioneers. And there's a bunch of side of events. So we will be at a few things. So we're co-hosting an event with Borderless Capital, which is our lead investor. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We also are going to be doing a video demo with Animoca, which is also one of our investors. So they're going to have a portfolio day. We're going to present there. We're also working with OKX, which is pretty cool. So we're going to announce a partnership with them. We'll do a live on-site interview with OKX, the centralized exchange. They'll also have this new initiative called OKX Operating System, or OS, where they have new APIs for developers to integrate things like wallet API, swap API. So those initiatives are coming, which should be cool. So we're building really good relationships with the OKX team, the dev team there. What else? We also we're going to meet with the DeFi guys. They're doing a DePIN Impact. They're having an event there, and we're going to co-host that. I'll be on a panel with Jen. We're going to do a 5-minute talk about UpRock and the token. So that's going to be really good. So we have a bunch of announcements and going to just wheel and deal the whole week. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be our first time in Singapore. So if you guys are there, don't be shy. DM us. We'd love to meet. That's the whole point of it. We'd like to run into as many people as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've done a panel. And I'm hearing this for the first time, guys, that I'm joining on a panel.
You're joining the panel. Yes, you're joining the panel.
Wish me luck.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be great. Okay. All right. So let me go back here. Let's do that.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So we have got some sweet little mentions here. So Solana_daily on X, they did for last month, for August, their top 5 gainers for DePIN projects on Solana. Yep. And yours truly is on the list. So we're really excited to see. Of course, it's our favorite. My favorite thing to see on X is us on a UpRock.com on a fun list like this. So thank you so much, Solana Daily, for including us in the list.
Yep. So I feel like congrats to the team for just, we're shipping every week since TGE. Like I said, over the past month, our focus now is demand drivers and just execute against our roadmap. We make it really easy for folks to earn, but now we can make it really easy for you to do something useful with the tokens you've earned. That includes being able to swap them for rewards and deals, being able to actually purchase UPT within the apps really easily without having to go to a Jupiter exchange or any exchange, really, not to call them out, but just to be able to do it within the app and do it in a way that half of our users are used to. So we'll have a Fiat on-ramp. You can use your credit card to buy UPT. All those things don't exist right now. We need to make that super easy. So purchase UPT, redeem UPT, spend it, swap it, stake it. Those things are all demand drivers. And you can see that work by the team. We're shipping every few days, every week, significant updates. September is going to be really good for us. And so I think this little chart represents the hard work paying off.
Yeah, so, September's going to be really good, really busy. And it's leading up to the hashtag of this week is hashtag Uptober.
Is coming.
Uptober is coming.
Yeah.
So building up for that. Okay, and then after this we have Tom Dunleavy, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name correctly, Dunleavy, shared a comprehensive DePIN guide for 2024 and beyond, and we are under there. So I don't know if you can see here, guys, on the you can't see it, but if you go to their X account, so it's DUNLEAVY 89. Anyway, you'll see the photo there, but we're there under the AI data layer. So that was also really nice to see.
Cool.
See us on the list. So.
Yeah, any kind of attention we get it's great for the community, it's great for us, and so we appreciate anyone who's paying attention and being included. So, all right, cool.
And then the Sensei themselves, Solana themselves, also added us on they had a list of token incentives that can help bootstrap data gathering for high quality unique data, which is obviously it is a bottleneck for it's garbage in and garbage out when it comes to AI, right? So like high quality data is what you need to fuel good, high quality AI. And so had a bit of a shout out from Solana themselves. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. And Tony, you're not too late, man. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Tony.
What's
Good to
up?
see you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now this one's wild.
Oh, this one was so fun.
First of all, I'm just always happy when people share,
Yeah.
and it really it's inspiring because yeah, it's great to have a strong community, and this is fun. This was a fun one.
Yeah. So Sir Roz, if you're on our Discord, you know Sir Roz. He had this campaign last week. He said, "Hey, let's see what where are you mining your UPT all around the world? Where are you using your UpRock? And share a photo of where you are in the world and what, and the app on your phone." And we got a lot of really great submissions. And this is just a handful of them. But I mean, can we look at this couple on the bottom right here? I mean, what a gorgeous couple.
I know. Yeah.
I'm feeling the love, folks.
It's ridiculous.
I'm really,
yeah. Wherever you guys are, you guys are winning in life, and thanks for sharing. That's awesome. So I feel like we should just stop the contest after that. But
I know.
You guys are all going to get awarded for sharing, so we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we'll have more of these kind of contests coming up. I mean, Roth always comes up with some really fun ones.
Yeah.
So there'll be more. But anyway, that was really fun to see.
Yep, and then this is cool too because DePIN. This is what the power of DePIN is. It's like you can have this global community on day one. Because it's not blocked by credit card processing or anything like that. It's crypto. Anyone can access it. Anyone gets a wallet. We make it really easy to essentially auto-generate it for you. And so it's just really cool to see so quickly we scale around the world, and everyone's excited about it, and they're sharing their phone, how much they're earning, and the potential of DePIN to earn passive income and also connect with other folks. And not just with UpRock, but so many different DePIN projects are. That's what's amazing about DePIN is you're incentivizing a lot of folks around the world to help make the internet a better place, or whatever the project is. And in our case, we want to make the internet more open and more uncensored, and a better future with this AI that's coming. So really appreciate your support and the cool pictures, and keep it coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, bam.
Shabam.
So we got some product updates.
Okay, so I already let the cat out of the bag earlier, but we've got. Well, I guess we'll talk about that after we got. Next slide, please, sir.
Oh, right.
Device verification. So this was already running in the background. So we were already doing the device verification.
Yep.
So we were already running those tests, but the updates to the app are in review now and that's just the interface, but it's already been working. It's already been running behind the app, behind the scenes. So the update with you'll see the updates soon for the visual update.
Yep, and you can see this is actual screenshot. So what you'll see is you'll actually see all the devices you have connected to your account. You can see their status. So how it works is a kind of recap if you're new. Every time when you first download the app, we have to determine if you're a real device or not, because we do have bots and farmers and scammers, and they hurt the community, and we don't want that. So we need to make sure you're real. So during the first time you bring a new device online, there's a 7-day testing period. You don't have to do anything. It's very passive. At least you can see it's happening, and that 7 tests are happening. During that time, whether you're a new user or you're bringing on a new device, you are still earning. So during that 7-day period, it's not like you're not earning. We want everyone to get instantly rewarded when they first download UpRock, so you have a great experience. But it shows you that there's a 7-day period, and after that 7-day period, and we can determine you're actually a real human, real device, all the tokens you've earned over that first 7 days will go right into your main wallet. But if for some reason we can determine you're a bot, and obviously we're not going to expose how we do the tests, but if you're a bot or something like that, then you'll be notified in the app that said, hey, we've noticed that this is a malicious or suspicious activity, or it's a bot, and your tokens are locked or not going to be transferred. You can also appeal or repeal that, and you get a second try at it. But for the most part, our tests are pretty good. So there'll be people who want to game it but for the vast majority of people, we know they're real, and it'll just get approved. So that's how it works. You don't have to do anything, but at least you can see it's happening. And this is also good for folks who want to bring new devices on. People buy new devices. A lot of people these days have at least 2 or 3 phones at home, or a tablet or something like that, or you have our desktop apps. So this is how that works. And we made it really easy for you. Again, you don't have to do anything. You can just see it happening 7 days, it's approved, and then your tokens go right into your wallet.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Boom.
Okay, so like I said, this cat was out of the bag at the beginning, the top of the stream, but we got the desktop apps. Now head over to UpRock.com to get your downloads for your desktop. You got your Windows, you got your Mac OS, and you got your Linux. Yep. You'll see that the interface, so what you see here is this is the beta interface. If you've been with us for a long time, you know this interface. You saw it on your phone, on the Android. This is similar with the first version of the Android app. It looks different than what you see now on your Android or an iOS applications, but the meat and potatoes of it is the same. It's just the visual update that, there's just going to be a visual update later. But at any rate, you can get your UpRock desktop applications today by going to uprock.com. Just straight on the homepage, you'll see it right there.
Yeah. And since the desktop apps are slightly behind, over the course of a few weeks, we're going to actually make sure the desktop apps are feature parity with the mobile apps, because the mobile apps have been around for a lot longer. So eventually they'll be all in sync. But when you go cross-platform support, it's like teaching a cat and dogs to dance. And a lot of times they do dance, but sometimes they just want to be in sync. And that will happen once in a while. That's just the problem with cross-platform support. But we do need to revamp. The big deal here is actually it's available. You can actually earn tokens through a native applications on your desktop on Windows, Mac, and Linux, which is pretty awesome. It shares the same code base, which means we can move a lot faster. So every time we update a desktop app, all 3 platforms on desktop will get updated. So that's why we had to do this. And that's why it took a little longer than we thought. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Okay. And so we talked about this at the beginning of August, that we were going to give a 3 times your July earnings for our active users.
Yep.
So that bonus is now in your wallet. So if you were an active user in July, you can see your bonus in your wallet. Just open the application, go to the wallets tab over to transactions. You'll see the bonus allocation there. So thank you, folks, for your patience on that. And thank you for being with us and being active users, and enjoy your bonus UPT.
Yeah. I even forgot we were doing that. So when I saw it, I'm like, oh, what's this?
I saw on my test account, I was like, oh, bonus.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. UPT staking. Okay, so folks, we have this contribute to earn program where we're inviting folks in our community, fellow UpRockers, to join us in our development journey. And there have been a few focus areas, but this is I believe actually the first one, which was UPT staking version 1. Mm-hmm. And a lot of folks have shared, and we had them on in previous streams, shared their feedback and suggestions on building out the version 1 of staking in UpRock. And so now this is in review. But, I want to let you guys know that we are listening to all of your feedback. We don't want to rush this. Like, we want to make sure that we're not like rushing out we're not thinking of it haphazardly, right? Like, we're taking all of your feedback into like serious consideration, and we're rewarding folks for contributing and helping us build this. So keep that feedback coming. It is in a review, but the application itself is in review, but still keep that feedback coming. You hop on over to our Discord. You'll see on the side there's different rooms on the server, contribute to earn, and then under there it's like UPT staking, or we have a few other ones. But anyway, keep your suggestions coming in. Thank you again for participating and for helping us build UpRock with you. Yeah.
So we have, we use I don't know anyone who likes Jira, but we use Jira. It's like a
you don't know anyone who likes Jira.
Yeah, it's just hellhole, but it's like everyone uses it, so we use it. It's our ticketing system. So actually, we got some really people, the Rocketeers and mods and the team. They submitted a bunch of tickets, so we are testing it. So if you want to be one of those early beta testers and supporters, and reach out on Discord, because that's what this is about. Contribute to earn, and you do earn UPT because we do want to reward you for your time. But we got a lot of great tickets. So you found a bunch of bugs. We're killing them, squashing them fast this week. And the goal is to launch staking like as soon as possible. We're not going to rush it, but I feel like looking pretty good to like maybe this week or next week, because it's overall it's working. It's just people have found bugs. The community has found bugs, and we're just need to knock them out through Jira. So we are keeping track of all that. So thanks again for all your help.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Okay,
and then so speaking of updates, this will be coming after staking, but now we've got Fiat, and we talked about this 2 weeks ago. We got Fiat to UPT on-ramping, so you can now buy. So you will be able to buy UPT.
Yep. So so we wanted to get this out, but because we have some bugs with staking, we want to fix that first. We'll launch staking first, and then when staking is done, then we're going to do the Fiat to UPT on-ramp. It's going to be powered by Cadeau.money. They're a really amazing payment processor. They have a really slick Fiat on-ramp. So they support many different payment forms of payment, many different countries. Pretty much, I think most of our customers and miners around the world will be able to use them from different banks and credit cards, etc. And they also have a Fiat off-ramp. So that's another support that we can introduce later in the future, where you can convert your earnings into actual USDC and USD that you can, or what your currency, and do an ACH transfer to your bank. So that's pretty awesome. So anyway, that's already implemented. We have that test with them, but we're going to do staking first, and then we're at purchasing UPT. So these are all really great demand drivers that are going to be built into the app to make it really easy for folks to do more than just earn their token, but spend, redeem, stake, swap, and exactly.
And you are right, Vaughn, or I don't know why I said Vaughn, VDMD. October is coming.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, I just got it. It's a Game of Thrones reference. Winter is coming. I can't believe it took me that long. I'm tired, guys. Okay, liquid staking.
Okay. Yeah, so first, we just want to let you know, constant reminder, uptSOL is live. It's powered by Sanctum, our partnership there. It's amazing. So if you have Solana in your wallet and it's doing nothing, and you don't want to stake it because you want to be able to sell it anytime you want, this is a great alternative for you. Just convert your SOL into uptSOL, and you can actually earn yield using. You can actually earn UPT. So we do a distribution every epoch. We just started that this week. You'll start seeing that. So just holding uptSOL is like a version of SOL, except you actually get airdropped earnings of UPT right in your wallet. And there is no cooldown period. There's no unstaking period. If you wanted to stake your Solana on a validator, and then you want to immediately sell it, let's say the market goes up or down, you can't do that right away, because you'll have to unstake it, which takes some time. It takes a couple of days. So some people just like to leave Solana in their wallet, but it doesn't earn you anything. The liquid staking tokens is a solution for that. So if you have any Solana in your wallet, might as well convert it to uptSOL, and you can earn UPT. We do airdrops every epoch. Another comment here too, if there are some liquidity pools on Meteora where there's uptSOL, SOL liquidity pools, if you do that, you will forfeit the airdrop distributions, because if you put your UPT into another pool, like on a centralized exchange or in any liquidity pool, we have no idea. Those exchanges don't tell us who's in the pool. So we won't be able to actually distribute to your wallet, because now it's just a centralized exchange wallet or the liquidity pool wallet. They don't tell us who's all in that pool. So you'll earn yield maybe in that liquidity pool, but you won't actually get the distribution from the LST initiative, the program itself. So you have to choose. You can decide, depending on the liquidity pool, how much they're earning. You have to do the math and decide which is a better option. But if you don't want to think about that, then I would say just hold uptSOL in your wallet, and then you'll just start seeing distributions every epoch. Okay.
Hodl.
Yeah.
Hodor.
Okay.
There's another Game of Thrones reference for you. Hodor.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, okay. And then lastly, not lastly, second to last. Okay, here's a quick dePioneers update. We've got a on-chain referral program. Okay, so it is for mint. So this does not apply to adoptions or remints, but basically here's the details. You earn 1.25 SOL for every dePioneer NFT that is purchased through your link.
Yeepaw!
Yeepaw! And it is unlimited as long as supplies last.
Yep.
So there is a proposal in the DAO, in the posse, there's a discussion in the posse to extend this referral bonus to remints, but there's no conclusions just yet. So if you are in the posse, if you are a holder of a dePioneer, join in on the discussion and help the DAO decide.
Yep. So
you know what? By the way, Tim, who is also with UpRock, he's been doing weekly lives
Just started it.
Just started, actually. Yeah, he's doing that in the Discord, the dePioneers Discord. So that DAO is they've got a weekly live. I'm sure it's not just going to be Tim forever, but if you want to be a part of that,
so
tune in. If you want to listen to it, tune in.
Yeah. So we help bootstrap dePioneers. It is becoming a DAO. So we're going to do everything we can for the longest time possible to help to amplify the DAO. Obviously, it's been a really great vehicle for us to build relationships with other DePIN communities, different projects. So it's been awesome for that. So, and we have a larger community than the dePioneers. So we want to help piggyback our community and bring attention to that project because we think it's awesome. And it's bringing a lot of new partners. We have, I think, 15 plus partners in dePioneers DAO, a lot of great users that are really people who are just bullish on the DePIN and AI narrative. And if you check out the Discord, they're really, really smart people and they're talking about all kinds of DePIN projects. So that's really cool. We want to encourage more of that. So I think Tim's getting to a place where we have enough content to do a live stream, a weekly one for the dePioneers. And I think that's going to be like a place where highlight the DAO, so like quick updates of what's happening, perks and partners that are upcoming, and then Q&A, and then highlights of any partner that wants to hop on for like 2 minutes and do a quick introduction, what's working on, and some call to action, just share with the community, basically alpha, and have that anyone can tune in now. We're going to try to do that once a week, and it's great. Another one thing that you guys should all realize too is like in the crypto space, there's so much grifting and everything costs money, everything. Like it's sad to know like your favorite podcast, magazine articles, interviews, everything everywhere charges you for it. It's ridiculous almost. And it sucks, especially for a startup. So one of the things we want to do with the DePIN DAO is like, let's combine our resources as 15 different startups, build to help build traffic and awareness and basically build a really strong community. And so that whenever we have something significant to share, a really cool product update or event or perk or whatever, any kind of cool alpha you want to share, we just help amplify each other through this DAO and retweet and repost and share blog posts and share links and just build it together, grow the pie together, literally grow the pie together. That's our hashtag there, and not charge each other for it. It's just, we want to do it that way. And this is one of the benefits of a DAO and how we're going to do it differently than other crypto companies that just kind of charge you an arm and a leg. And because I don't know, just we don't like that. So if you like that vibe, definitely support that. And the referral program is amazing. We want people to be more a part of it. So if you have friends and family, when you buy NFT or dePioneers NFT, you get a referral link automatically, and it's an on-chain referral program. So you share that on X or with your family on any TikTok or Facebook, whatever. Someone buys it, you'll automatically get 0.25 SOL distributed to your wallet. You don't have to ask us for it. It just automatically gets deposited to your wallet. It's an on-chain referral system. It works. So right now the cost of SOL, that's like $30 you get for every person, $30 in SOL for every person who buys NFT through your link. And as Solana grows, it can be up $50 or more for any time someone buys NFT. And of course, you're bringing people more into the community. So that helps increase the pool. That helps support the projects. Helps overall community. And you're building up the DAO. So please go and share it around. Okay.
Great. Yeah, and go ahead, hop on the Discord and show Tim some love. I think he's doing it I think
he just started.
He just started. I think he's doing it on Tuesdays or something. But anyway, I'm a little out of date on what day a week it is. But
I think we're gonna try to do Tuesday. I think he's going to try to do Tuesday. So Taco Cat Tuesday.
Tuesday.
All right. Oh, hey, there we go. Good timing, sir.
Perfect timing.
What's up?
Oh, I don't even know. Am I live? Am I
live
here? Oh, wow. Okay. I have no idea what's going on or who I'm talking to, but you guys rock. UpRock rocks.
What's up, man?
I've never used this software before. This is a new world. This is exciting.
So honestly, StreamYard, we use StreamYard. We tried many. This is one of the best. It's fun. The interface is fun. We can see the comments and stuff. So everyone, please welcome Michael from DePIN Hub. Hey.
Hello, hello.
Cool.
Good to have you.
And we can see here oops, sorry. There you go.
There you go.
So maybe Michael, you want to introduce yourself and what DePIN Hub's about, and maybe just briefly talk about the amazing virtual crypto DePIN Revolution Summit you guys just hosted.
Yeah, for sure. Well, first of all, thank you, UpRock, for having me on and doing an amazing presentation during the summit. People really liked it. There was a lot of positive feedback. People were excited. So, and to all of you out there who were there, because I'm sure some of you joined, thank you for joining. The content is now available. So if you got a ticket, you can download the entire thing. It's over 30 hours of talks across 38 different DePIN projects and like a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you missed it, it's also available. So you can literally go to revolution.depinhub.io and you can download the entire masterclass as a replay and still get access to the 30+ hours of content. But essentially, to back up, yeah, I'm Michael, the head of growth at DePIN Hub. DePIN Hub is a product brought to you by Hotspotty. If you don't know Hotspotty, Hotspotty is kind of an OG in the DePIN space. We've been around for like, I don't know, 4.5 years, something like that. We were some of the first people that were mining helium and basically deploying helium hotspots in Europe. So even though a lot of our team is actually not from Europe, but we were doing it in Europe. And over time, we built a software, basically tooling to allow everybody to do it. So easy ways to track like your earnings, to do payouts, to simulate rewards. If you like put a hotspot here versus there, that became hotspotty.net, which is a super popular app in the Helium ecosystem. We got about 300,000 users using that app, managing about 40% of the Helium network.
Wow.
But over time, about a year and a half ago, we saw this whole space just taking off, and it was so much more than just Helium. And Helium was sort of converting almost into more of like a telecom, like a mobile network operator. And so we saw that, well, maybe there's a lot more like excitement and opportunity to help the community to sort of like help guide other projects down the same path of like building out a massive community, like reaching commercial traction, getting to the next phase, and then helping all of these people that, you know, were having fun and making rewards and money off of Helium find the new thing, whether that's in decentralized AI, whether that's in like GPS navigation, whether it's in mapping, whether it's in solar, like doesn't matter. So we created DePIN Hub, and that's dePinhub.io. So you can find like tons of projects there. You can find like educational content. Eventually we're going to have token trading. You can buy miners. You can eventually also start doing a little bit of social functions, like connecting with other people in the community. But right now it's basically just like a giant news and data aggregation resource for the whole DePIN ecosystem. So that's what DePIN Hub is. But the cool thing is we did a virtual event. So we have a podcast called DePIN Hub Podcast. Jesse was on there. When were you on there, Jesse? It's like, when was that? Like, it was like a couple months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago. Everything feels like
Everything moves so fast.
it moves so fast. But yeah, it was 2 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you had a cool pair of glasses. You're not wearing glasses today, so I'm a little confused.
You know what?
No, sorry.
Korea, so hold on.
There we go. Jen has glasses as well. Okay, I didn't. Man, where are my glasses? Where am I? I should go get glasses. Sorry, I do have a Kansas City barbecue mug. Yeah, and I am wearing a Bruce Lee shirt. So you know, if you don't have glasses, and I'm wearing a like a Tennessee Hattie B's hot chicken hat.
Okay.
None of that has anything to do with anything, but now you guys know.
Yeah.
It is really tasty. Actually, first time I had this chicken, I realized I had COVID because I was like, this hot chicken is not very hot nor tasty. And then I realized I couldn't taste anything. And then I realized I had COVID. This was like 3 years ago. But anyway, so yeah, DePIN Revolution. So guys, we basically like, we do a lot of events. We have a podcast, we have a newsletter. Our newsletter is like 140,000 people. Used to be bigger, but we cleaned it out the past week. So now it's only the most engaged DePIN enthusiasts. And we do like long form research articles. We do tons of stuff. We do AMAs, we do tutorial videos. Like we have a lot of media content, but the summit, the idea there was like, what if we got everybody around the world together for 3 days and like we spent a weekend together and we basically gave them alpha on 38 like hot DePIN projects so they could sort of learn about what's the problem, what's the solution, why is DePIN the way, some new alpha that's coming out. Also give them a framework to help assess the projects. We built sort of you could call it like a due diligence framework that people can also apply to see like, okay, is there traction? Who's the team? Have they raised money? Like, you know, all of these different things. and then basically just try to help sort of like nudge people along in their journey and help them like connect to cool projects. And then we did a bunch of giveaways on top of that because crypto people like giveaways. So we threw in some giveaways. Basically everybody in the event did something, whether it was like take some swag, you know, raffle off a miner, whatever. And UpRock was no different. And actually they were some of the most generous. So I think you guys were gonna make an announcement about that. So anybody who attended the event and listened to Jesse's awesome talk, which by the way was really cool. I think Jesse, you showed essentially your pitch deck, right? Like what you guys used to.
Yeah, we you know, because we raised 4 million, and actually we raised some money with the Jupiter Launchpad, which we applied to our liquidity pools. But we use the same pitch deck to talk about UpRock to the Jupiter team or community. And then we also use that pitch deck, and I probably pitched 100 people or more. And so I thought it might be useful for folks who are attending, anybody in the audience that were entrepreneurial or interested in DePIN. Like I always find it useful when I find other companies or startups or founders, like how they did it. And I always find it useful too. So I thought maybe I just walk through how we did it, and hopefully some tips were there for people to learn from. So yeah. I hope that was useful. I'm glad I said that people liked it.
Yeah, no, people definitely, there's a lot of positive feedback. Plus, like if anyone who tunes in, you also get to see, you know, a little special sneak peek behind the scenes of Jesse rocking the cello. It was a little live cello session.
Yeah.
Right. How many DePioneers for glasses? That's funny.
Yeah, I love you know, growing DePi together and no gatekeeping.
Yeah.
You know, like sharing.
So yeah, if you guys, if you want to see the $4 million pitch deck, it is, and we did have a $40 million valuation too. So if you want to see how we did it, it is on Spotify, and I think you guys are on DePIN Hub, not Hotspotty, right? For your account, the name, if people are searching on Spotify.
Oh, on Spotify, yeah, DePIN Hub, exactly.
DePIN Hub. So yeah, if anyone, I already saw it. So there's a long list of podcasts you can check out. DePIN Hub. They interview a lot of really cool founders. So I found it really useful, and they're really great at it. So check them out. They're on Spotify. This link right here is to mine. So you guys can check that out. And but they have a huge list there.
Why don't we put in the URL for the Spotify?
Oh yeah. Let me do that. Okay, here we go.
Just in general, but yeah, I don't know. I love listening to these kind of podcasts. I mean, it's always so
inspiring.
illuminating and inspiring to hear, like, you know, if you're building something, hear what other people are building and how they're doing, and even if you're not doing the same thing, just like knowing there's somebody else in the trenches with you too. Yeah. And sharing lessons learned, it's wonderful.
I find, like, if you, especially on X, you know, if you tend to follow a bunch of folks that are building things, because X can be a shit show, and it can, and politics and a bunch of things can just like go into your feed. But if you tend to follow projects and founders and podcasts and things like that, then you're actually really excited to wake up and check X feed and Discord and Spotify, because it's like actually really inspiring, because people are just building cool shit all the time. Yeah, and you'll see that content more. So like I actually wake up and excited to open those apps, because I can just see what are the cool things people are building every day. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, what is Michael telling us about now? Like, what's the alpha?
I mean, no, but we were literally like, so we're also members of something called the DePIN Association. So we're trying to, you know, like promote this idea of like real world crypto, not just like to other degens, but also to people outside of crypto, to like Web2, to everybody else. And we were literally talking about that today, that it's good to do stuff where you can actually see people's faces, because so much of Web3 is like behind these PFPs and like, you know, behind profile pics and NFTs and avatars and whatever. And that's all fine. And being like anon is fine, but it can also be uninspiring, because you're just like in these groups on X where everyone's like bashing each other and just like being ridiculous. And it's also nice sometimes to see, oh, there actually are real people that have like a true vision, that are actually trying to change the world, that are building real stuff. And like, you can follow these people and kind of grow and watch their story. And it just feels a bit more tangible and legit. And I think that's one of the cool things about DePIN, is it is very like tangible and legit.
It really does bridge like the real world with the online world in a real meaningful way. So that's great.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks. So, yeah. So we did the prize. So we're gonna.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah. We're gonna pick 3 winners. So let me share.
Oh, you haven't done it yet. Okay, I wasn't sure if you did it or you hadn't done it. Okay, good.
No,
good,
we
good.
saved it to the end just in case you were able to hop on.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Okay, let me just.
Yeah, sorry, I was jumping between call after call. It's been a wild Thursday.
Oh, I bet. Thank you for making time and finding the time and joining us. As I know you're probably really. Are you gonna? I know you're really busy. Are you gonna be in
Singapore? No, I'm I'm the one guy that's actually like manning the fort back in Europe. So I'm gonna stay here and be boring and try not to get super jet lagged and sick like I did the last two events. So I'm gonna leave that to Max and Daniel and the rest of our team.
Oh, so you're super busy because everyone's over at the events, and I know everyone's working, but there's only so much you can do while you're traveling. So you're picking up a lot of the extra work, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So we narrowed down to 50. I mean, there's a lot of people there, but we narrowed down to 50. So some of the requirements are like, make sure you follow DePIN Hub and UpRock and had good comments. So it's pretty simple. We use this online tool called Twitter Picker. Very easy to do. I already entered all the requirements. So I'm just going to go to continue. And then begin draw. It's really that simple. There's no drum roll. Okay. Okay, here we go. Someone's rejected.
Someone's rejected.
So the Mad Hatter, Ulvis Fox, and William Light. You guys are the 3 winners.
Whoa! I remember seeing the Mad Hatter in the event. I remember he was making some comments.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so we got an engaged audience member actually won. All right, that's awesome. So the prize, what did Tim mention? The prize was? I think it's actually.
It's some UPT.
I think it's 10,000 UPT split among the 3 winners. So it's a pretty significant prize.
10,000 UPT split 3 ways.
Yep. So each one will get airdrop that. So we will DM you guys on X and get your wallet addresses, and then we'll send you your prize. So thanks for tuning into the virtual summit and participating in the raffle. You guys will each get 3,333 UPT each.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And thank you, UpRock, for being generous and doing that. We appreciate it.
Yeah. That's fun, man.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun on that. Podcast, and playing a little cello too.
Thank you for including us, and I want to hear that cello playing. What song did you play?
It was Bach. I have the song that every cello player learns how to play.
No, but you turned it over and you played it like a guitar. It was wicked. It was wicked. Yeah.
He's like, watch this.
Let's go. All right. I think that is about it for today. So I guess recap. Thanks again for joining. We will DM the winners. We'll be at Breakpoint and Token 49 and Iggy Azalea's party and F1 racing. Right. We hope to run to as many people as possible next week. The whole point is network, so don't be shy. DM us. We'd love to meet as many people. We're going to be there, wheeling and dealing, making deals and working hard for the community to make UpRock a winner and a success for you all. Okay. Any last words for Michael, or we're out, or get back to work?
No, I'm going to sleep.
Oh, you're going to sleep, right?
Wait, where are you guys? You're going to sleep?
We're in Korea.
We're in Korea, man.
It's
what is going on? Okay, all right, so international. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michael's like, we sleep. Who sleeps in crypto? You can't sleep.
There is 24/7 Korean barbecue and karaoke and soju. It is actually, and we can hear the fun outside, so it's actually really hard not to.
Maybe I'm not.
Like the FOMO is real.
The FOMO is real. Well, it's Thursday. Why not? You know.
The soju is like on the right, and the KTV is over here. But all right.
Thank you so much, Michael, for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Hub, Hotspotty. Folks, join us on our Discord, UpRock, and dePioneers, and give a lot of love and big shout out to our Rocketeers. Everybody on the Discord, and then the rest of the team back home holding down the fort. Our Michaels back in Seattle and Bucharest and in Turkey, holding down the fort while we're enjoying Korea and Singapore. So,
all right. Well, thanks everyone. 안녕히 계세요. Bye.
안녕하세요.